What's up, guys? Kilo One here, and I am unbelievably hurt and pissed. I'm pissed beyond belief about something that didn't even happen in my country. Here in America, we have what's known as the Second Amendment. Of course, you have politicians, presidents, legislators that are trying to dismantle it every day. Here I've got a Polish AK, done a review on it. Run a 30-round Tapco mag, angled foregrip, 2-point sling. I got a 75-round drum for it as well. Here's a Mossberg 500, 7-round internal mag, one in the chamber, 8, and then a Glock 17, 9mm. 17 in the mag, 1 in the chamber, so you can hold 18 rounds if you want. And body armor. Yeah. You know who can't own any of this shit? The people in France. No, I take that back. They can own firearms. It's extremely hard to. But you can. But you're still not allowed to carry. I don't think you can own body armor in France. Could be wrong about that, but I don't think so. Here I'm running my TAC Pro gear. Quick release vest. And then over here, I've got rifle plates I can put in it. From Armageddon Ready. Now this fucking incident that happened in Paris, France, it disgusts me and it really hurts my heart, and I'll tell you why. I don't ever want to be in a situation where I have to sit there and take it from some freak with a gun who feels like killing me and my family and my loved ones or innocent people around me. And I don't have to because I live in America and I live in a state where we are allowed to carry. In France, they cannot because of people like Mr. Francois Hollande, or whatever the fuck, however you say his name, and the legislators and the politicians that run that country. There is a special place in hell for people like that. First and foremost, you should not ever run a country or be the leader of a country if you're going to disarm your people and leave them as targets for mass murderers like those fucking Muslims who ran in there and blew up and shot up places. Okay? 120 people dead, 90 wounded, some critical, probably won't make it. I'm praying for them that they do. Because ultimately, as much as everyone wants to blame the shooters, and they do, they have some part to play in it, it is ultimately the president and the legislators who take the guns away from law-abiding citizens. It's not the people of France's fault. They're law-abiding citizens. Their laws say they can't carry guns, so they don't. And they get fucking murdered by the dozens because of it. The blood is on your hands, Mr. Francois. Okay? Just as much as it is on the shooters. It is your fault. And it pisses me off. And they just had to sit there and take it. And you got these liberal, fucking dirty hippies, man, who just, oh, well, what's a pistol gonna do against a rifle? Give you a chance at life. That's what it does. Okay? And now what if you're in a crowded place like that concert hall and you're allowed to conceal carry in France? Now you've got, I don't know how many thousand people in there. At least 15 are going to be carrying a gun, guaranteed. That's 15 people now the gunmen have to deal with. Which gives the other people a chance to escape. Sure, you may die if you're one of the people that pulls your concealed carry and tries to fight back. And that's okay. Because at least you tried to save lives. And you gave even a snowball's chance in hell for them to live. Because without it, they have no chance. Okay, and these gunmen can just walk around and just shoot anyone they want. At any time they want. They can literally just walk down the concert hall rows and just shoot people. One after another, after another, after another, after another. With no resistance. You'd think that asshole would learn after the Charlie Hebdo shootings. Oh, well, the police will protect us. Well, now the police are dead, so now what? Now your people are just once again lamb for the fucking slaughter, and they did. They died. And that blood is also on your hands too, Mr. Francois. You are a piece of shit, and people like you are a piece of shit. People that try and take the right to defend yourself, your family, and other people in case of instances like this just shouldn't. I don't know, man. I'm flustered and I'm pissed and I can't really think. And it blows my mind that these morons, these liberals, again and again and again, believe that gun-free zones work. And France is just one giant gun-free zone. And look at what's been happening over there. And now the president wants to get all pissed off. Oh, there will be no mercy. Yeah. It's kind of too late now. 120 people dead. Yeah. And you're still not going to arm your people because you're an idiot. Yep. You are. You are an idiot. And your people, and again, when it happens again, and it will happen again, your people, unfortunately, and my heart goes out to them, will be victims once again because of you. And we have people like that in this country too. Unfortunately, we have organizations and the people's vote that keep the Second Amendment in power. Some places it's pretty restricted, and some others it's pretty free. But gun-free zones are the reason we have shootings in Paris, shootings in Aurora, Colorado, shootings at Sandy Hook. You know? And yet, the people out there, and it's not even the politicians, it's like some American citizens believe this shit. Oh, gun-free zones, they work. No, they don't. They never have. It's sad. My heart goes out to the people in France. I'm sorry that you have to be in this situation. The only thing I can say is fight back no matter what. Put the pressure on your legislators, put the pressure on your president, and try and get some gun laws passed in your country. Because if not, you're just going to be targets for this kind of shit. You know, and I guarantee that if it happened here in America and not in one of these liberal states, you know, where you can't conceal carry or open carry or carry by any means, or even own a semi-automatic rifle like this, but in like a legit conservative state where you can own firearms and you can carry a firearm, that shit wouldn't have happened like that. Some probably would have died, of course, maybe in the beginning, but then I guarantee people would start fighting back, and the death toll wouldn't even be anywhere near fucking 120. And this is why it is so imperative for us to keep the Second Amendment, guys. Regardless of whether you want to own a gun like this, or a gun like this, or a gun like this. Okay, it doesn't matter. The Second Amendment is important to the survival of this country and to the protection of the people of this country. Okay? Same thing with this. Okay? This is as important. So I don't know, people. Just pray for the wounded in France and Hope to God they change the fucking laws over there, because if not, then it's going to happen again, and it's going to happen soon. And you're going to have more blood on your hands, Mr. Francois. Kilo 1 out.